Brought to you by myridingcoach.com.
Jackie Van Monfrans is a professional, accredited Level 2 dressage specialist, coach educator and performance coach, as well as current national dressage selector.
The next one is what I call the 4-leaf clover, and it's a more advanced version. You can have a more basic version of this exercise. Essentially what I'm going to get Zoe to do is pick up, and we'll just progress it straight through to the canter, but you can do this by walking, you can do it with trotting, back to walk, depending on where your horse is at and where you're at with your own skill set is how you advance it. So what I'll get Zoe to do first is just ride the pattern of this exercise in trot, and then we'll progress it through to canter. So Zoe, when you're ready, forward to trot. That's it. And walk, and pirouette left. Or working pirouette is fine too. Walk on, yeah, for three quarters of a pirouette, that's it. When I say pirouette, this exercise is actually working pirouette, but it's just think of it as a working pirouette, then a working pirouette for 3/4 until you're parallel with the next long side. There, and then trot on again. Straight, good, and send the trot on and bring it back. And go, good. And then once you've got your line right, so don't get too close to the wall, rather give yourself a bit more room than not enough. Good, not sideways, walk on rather than stepping sideways. That's it, keep going 3/4, good, trot. Cap, walk. And so you can see these questions start to build, all right? With a novice horse, you might just opt to do a small circle in the corner and trot. Good, and then the next one, so again, make sure you're not too close to your wall. You're going to ask for short steps through that turn. Half halt, and you can just tap her on top of the croup a little, right up high, let her know what's about to happen. That's it, gap. Let her keep travelling, keep the rhythm, keep travelling. Yeah, it doesn't matter if she travels on a bit in that. Go on. Yeah, and remember what we talked about last night. When you first do this exercise, if you only get 2 out of every 4 of the turns, it's fine, because it's feedback to you as a rider. Is my timing and is the horse's response in sync? Good, and then collect, give us some time. Establish the short steps before you start the turn. Tap on top, help her out a bit behind, and let her go on a bit when she gets stuck. Let her go on a bit. Yeah, rather keep it a bit travelling, okay? She's trying too hard there. Gap. That's it, gap. Good boy. Yeah, and there. But look, we don't have to get this right tonight. It's just giving you something to do and some homework to do. Well done. All right, so change the rein, and then I'll get you to pick up I'll get you to pick up counter canter, so right lead canter when you travel down the next 3/4 line. All right, so when you're ready, that's okay. Yeah, so again, this is challenging your sense of what's straight and what's inside and what's outside. So transition to walk and just do a working walk pirouette. Not sideways with the quarters. Push on, keep the walk. Good. Yeah, and then you go to turn down this 3/4 line again. Oh, that's it. Don't push sideways, push on. 1-2, keep the 1-2 with your leg. That's it, then straight ahead. This is a really tricky one, so just go with it for a moment. Counter canter, yeah, and set her up in shoulder 4, and your left rein is now your outside rein, Zoe. So keep her into the left rein, and then working pirouette. Now the corner backs her off, now send her on a bit. Yeah, and then out. Yeah, that's okay. If she only gets part of it, it's just important that she thinks to go on. So the corner collects. Now go on a bit. And then, and then go to the line. Medium. Well done. And then collect. Good. stay shoulder forward. It's important that she's not quarters in before you start to turn, because quarters in is now in the direction of the wall. Now go on a bit, up, 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 and go. Hup. Good, and collect. Keep her up and on a bit, larger, larger, larger. There, good, and go. Well done, give her a pat. Okay, and take a break. All right, so that's a good one for the grey matter, I think, to get your head around. You get to the point then when you change the rein and you're thinking, which lead was I on, which direction am I going? So it's really important to have a bit of a look at the pattern. So the girls got to have a look at these diagrams last night, get a clear pattern in their mind of where they're going, and then they start to familiarise with the line. And then within that pattern, they start to be able to ask more and more questions.
Brought to you by myridingcoach.com.